I'm Jeff Kelly, Executive Director at Cranberry Township EMS. Here in Butler County, the idea is that anytime you request or need police, fire, or EMS, you would make sure that you dial 911 for all inquiries or acquisitions. There is no 7-digit or 10-digit number for folks to call to reach those services anymore. Anytime someone is requesting EMS to come out and evaluate their patient, their loved ones or family members, or transport them to the hospital, that's an emergency. But a lot of times they feel that it's not an emergency or a true emergency. However, those calls have to be processed through 911 in order for us to properly get them.
I'm Sherry Christie. I'm a Butler County telecommunicator and have been so for 18 years. As a dispatcher, we are trained to evaluate whether or not it's a high priority, such as I'm witnessing someone breaking into my neighbor's residence, or a low priority of my dog ran away. By asking the proper questions, then we know how to code the call and send it to the dispatcher. Even for something that's a non-emergency call, like traffic on the road, parking on the road, or maybe they're going away and they want a house check. Anytime you need a fire, ambulance, or police officer, you dial 911.
Butler, Cranberry going.
I am Lieutenant Kevin Meyer with the Cranberry Township Police Department. Anybody calling into the 911 center would generate a call for service with the police department. Last year we were right around 14,000 calls, I believe. Some communities have a 3-digit number different than 911 for responding to non-emergency calls. Cranberry Township and Butler County is unique in the fashion that we take any calls for police services through the 911 center. All our calls for service through the 911 center dump back into our records management system here at the police department. If, for example, a call would come into the front desk, there's the potential and the possibility that that wouldn't get logged or missed, and something could be overlooked, and we don't want that to happen. Our recommendation would be to call the 911 center. You're not going to be bothering these folks. That is their jobs, that's their responsibility. And it could be something as simple as, you got a groundhog or a raccoon in your garage. Those are some of the things that folks are reluctant to call us about, but we'll definitely come over and give them a hand if necessary.
Attention 42, 19, 21, 76, structure fire.
My name is Mark Nana. I'm a Cranberry Township volunteer firefighter. I've been a firefighter for 20 years. Here in Butler County, we use the 911 for all services, fire, police, EMS, and if you have an emergency or you need assistance, you should call 911 directly instead of trying to call each individual service, because that brings our volunteers in when we get our pager set off to cover the call, and it also covers us under insurance purposes for the workman's comp. And the only way that's in effect is if we have an incident number and a log from the 911 center. If you're concerned enough about it to call me to come ask me to look at it because you're afraid or you're fearing something, then it's an emergency. Call 911.
My recommendation to anybody that needs EMS is to call the 3-digit number 911, get the call processed through Butler County 911, let them dispatch us, let us go out to the scene or the residence store or whatever, and allow us to make the medical assessment and determine if it is an emergency or not.